Jai Janendra, Dr. Christopher Jain Miller here, and I'm here to tell you about a course I'm teaching at Arihanta Academy called Demystifying Anekntavda. Anekntavda is often translated as multi-perspectivalism, and it points to the fact that all human beings have a different perspective on a political issue or on an object or on really anything in life that is obscured or muddied by their particular past, the trauma that they have, the history of social conditioning, where they grew up, who their parents were, who their friends were. We all have these filters through which we see the world and which cause us to interpret the world in particular ways. Anekntavda recognizes this and says everybody has their own perspective and all perspectives are valid. Except that's really actually an oversimplification of what Anekntavda actually is. It's often translated as intellectual ahimsa, for example, let everyone have their perspective, and everyone's perspective is at least partially valid. But when we go into the ancient Jain scriptures, the classical Jain scriptures and the medieval Jain scriptures, what we find is that Anekntavda is much more complicated than that. In fact, it has four primary tools, Nyayavada, Syadvada, Saptvangi, as well as Nikshepa, and these four tools are philosophically complex and are worth our attention. In this class, you'll learn how to not only understand these very difficult philosophical tools, you will also be able to learn to apply them more accurately and with more sophistication in contemporary society to really move us beyond this idea of intellectual ahimsa and help us apply these very ancient and very high Jain principles for many of the contemporary challenges that we face as a society today. If this is interesting to you, I look forward to seeing you in the classroom soon. Jai Janendra.